Therefore, we built army, we built a lot of other security infrastructure, and of course, a lot of training for military servicemen. So I think that, and it demonstrated that it was the right policy, because without that, today we would have been talking and talking and talking with Armenians about nobody knows what. We have big potential, we have big geography, we have huge energy resources, which is today a matter of national security more than ever before, and it's actually the source of existence, independent existence. We have geography, which covers area from Europe to Asia and even to Eastern Asia. We have already some of transportation infrastructure, which can be used now and we're using now. We have a friendly environment en route of East-West corridor, and why not to unite our efforts? We brought peace by war, and I think this is something which also should be evaluated broader than just a local situation in the Caucasus. How to achieve peace by military means. In one of the interviews, I said that liberation of territories was the main goal of my political life, and I am proud that this goal has been achieved. How I will be remembered will depend on many factors. I, frankly speaking, don't even have time to think about it, and even if I think about that, it is beyond my capability to influence that. The fact that we, the country the side which was climbing the mountains, had 2 times at least less losses during Second Karabakh War than Armenia, who was trying to protect, sitting on the hills and with the 6 lines of defense, is because of the sophisticated weapons. But also the number 1 is the training of military servicemen and the spirit. When oil and gas projects are basically done, when we are now starting already the huge projects of green hydrogen and green energy, including transmission and export to Europe, and with a potential connection to Central Asia, because in Central Asian countries our internal situation is not dependent on external factors, though of course situation beyond our borders is a matter of serious concern always. We have to take that into account, but from point of view of internal risks, we don't have any serious challenges internally. And proper protection of our borders, which we are now implementing the different projects, will allow us to minimize any potential risk.
We always wanted to protect Azerbaijan from any kind of a rivalry, from any kind of a geopolitical struggle or battle between big powers, and I think we managed to achieve that. So Azerbaijan is considered as a reliable partner to many international actors, big international actors, and we see a real result of that cooperation, because if we look at the energy development in Azerbaijan, you'll see a broad international presence. If you look at the transportation sector, you'll see that both corridors, south, north and east-west, crosses our country, and our neighbors are benefiting from that. We have a very stable political system. We have a very well, based unity of our people, especially after the historical victory liberating our occupied territories. Our economic performance is successful. Azerbaijan is a multi-ethnic country, multi-confessional country. We have many ethnic groups in Azerbaijan. Some of these ethnic groups, the number of these ethnic groups, people who belong to them, is much bigger than Armenian population in Karabakh. And all of them live in peace, they enjoy all the rights and security. And in our proposal to Karabakh Armenians, which was, by the way, published, we also covered their rights for their language, for education, religion, municipal rights.